Yo, guys, what is happening? What is going on? What is good? I'm very surprised that my laptop has not crashed while doing the screen recording because normally when I do these things, the first 7 times, the whole thing just goes absolutely crazy. So hopefully the first time I get this, I get it. I almost fucked up there. I was meant to say, hopefully the first time that I do this, I get it right perfectly so I don't have to do it again because I have no doubt in my mind that if I have to do it again, laptop will probably crash. So guys, today's topic is going to be slow motion and how to get that slow motion look in Final Cut Pro. So for example, I was out with my friend the other day, Sabrina, and we were around the city, and I just recorded a bunch of clips of her, man, in like really smooth, super slow motion clip of her just like walking around the city and stuff. It was a very, very bright day, so I had to just change everything to black and white because I hate that harsh light look, man. It's just horrible unless you change it to black and white. So yeah, guys, I'm going to show you how to achieve this look. But before I do that, please follow me on Instagram right here. I'm always adventuring around the Scottish Highlands and uploading beautiful pictures to my Instagram. So please follow me and also subscribe to my YouTube channel because, guys, a follower and a subscriber a day keeps the doctor away. Now, before I make any more stupid statements like that, let's get straight to it, man. So I'm going to create a new event. It's called the slow. I'm going to create a new project file. This is actually pretty easy to do, guys. It's not going to be a long video at all unless I just keep talking like crazy. Rate. So the project file video rate, you want to keep it at 23.98 or 24 frames. Do not, and I repeat, do not choose 60p, man. It's just going to make the video look really shit and like not real looking. It's not going to be cinematic. You know, it's going to have that very weird like 60 frames per second look, which is not what we want. I wish you guys could actually see me because I'm doing weird things with my hands while stressing not to choose 60p. So yeah, guys, 23.98p. Click OK there. So I'm gonna just drag a clip of my girlfriend walking on this bridge in the forest the other day. We were just at like test shooting and stuff. It was a really nice day. So I'm gonna choose a point where I want to just make it slow motion. So from there to about there's perfectly fine. So guys, while this is like, loading or whatever, I'm going to just apply the things, the necessities to make it nice and cinematic. So letterbox, apply that there. Color correction. It was a pretty damn bright day. So what I'm going to do is just bring the highlights down a little bit. And I'm going to bring the mids down too. Crush those mids. Bring the blacks down a tiny bit. I'm going to desaturate the crap out of this. Like so. Very nice color. I'll just bring those up there like that a tiny. Beautiful. That's it. I'm quite happy with that. We're just going very basic anyways for this. So oh yeah, also don't know if I should add a vignette to it. Is it vignette or vignette? I don't know. But these are the steps that you need to just make that clip look cinematic, man. So let that load right there. Okay, so guys, all we're gonna do now, before I actually do the slow motion thing, if you're recording at 60 frames per second, right, you can only slow down to 50%, okay? Because if you extend it anymore, it's gonna start to lag, then you're gonna have to start applying optical flow to it. And to be honest, man, when you apply optical flow, I just find that the clips they don't look that nice when you have to apply optical flow, right? Because if you have to apply optical flow, it means that you shouldn't be slow motioning it down to that much, right? So 60 frames, 50%. I recorded at 120 frames per second, so I can slow it down to about 20%. Any more than that, it's going to start getting laggy. Now, some of you watching this will probably be like, well, I recorded at 24 frames per second. Why hasn't he mentioned 24 frames per second? Guys, if you record at 24 frames per second, please go back out, change that frame rate to 60 frames or up, and then come back and do this because having a 24 frames per second clip, guys, you don't have enough frames per second to make it nice and smooth slow motion. It's just not going to happen. I mean, there are probably ways where you can manipulate that clip and then make it look like it's really nice and smooth, but to be honest, guys, you cannot do that. That's just not going to happen. So the only way you can get like nice smooth slow motion is if you're recording at 50 frames per second or 60 or above. Now, because I use a Sony a7S, I'm able to record at 100 and 120 frames per second. So this clip here was recorded at 120 frames per second, and I apologize if I haven't mentioned this before. But yeah, guys, really, really sorry. Go back out, record at a higher frame rate, come back and do this because it's just not going to work. So yeah, guys, I've slowed this down to 20%, recorded at 120 frames per second. Now let's watch this. Look at that. You have achieved that beautiful slow motion clip. It's very, very, very juicy, very, very nice. Now, the reason why it's not like bouncing up and down, guys, is because I had my camera on a Flycam 5000, which is a stabilizer. So that also helps making your clip look very nice and cinematic as well, because it has to be nice and smooth, man. It has to flow. It can't be like shaky. So either hold the camera very, very tightly so that there's no shaking, or get a stabilizer, and you're going to also be able to achieve this really nice slow motion clip. But yeah, guys, in order to get nice slow motion, it needs to be recorded at a high frame rate. Otherwise, you just won't be able to achieve that nice, juicy slow motion. So yeah, guys, I hope this has helped. If it has, please give it a thumbs up or comment, whatever the hell. If you have any questions, please comment below. And once again, follow me on Instagram right here, and also subscribe to my YouTube channel, guys. In the meantime, have fun getting those slow motion clips. Peace!